Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and here is a new video for you all as you wanted to see this Nirvana design and so many of you have commented about this and thank you for your support and literally I grew from 20 subscribers from to 75 in just 2 weeks and thank you so much for the support and I will try to keep bringing some new videos weekly and here is this one. So you can see I have created this design. Let me show you the finished design first. So this is the finished design, and you can see I have used three images of the Kurt Cobain, and this is the design. And you can just see there's a little bit of black here and there, and you can literally print the screen print this design. So let's go and learn how I created this, and you can design with me. If you want, you can download these images from Google or any place you find or use any of your images to go with me. So this one is the first image and the main hero image, you can see. So this is the main character image or the main hero image. I have just you removed the background and selected the main character. And here is the background image which I use if we and you can see this is like half image and the edges are like literally square and rectangles shaped. So just I place this one in the back and you can see this one too. Uh, these are these all images are available on the web and you can just download and remove the background and bring out the main hero image that you want to use. So let's go and see how I created the more composition and the design. So here is the main image and I just use a crunch brush to you can see which right now which I have selected and this is just you can just brush some down below here and remove the extra things or you want to remove or anything. So this is what I have did for this image and for smart you can see it the smart filters. I have used camera raw filters. So let's go to camera raw filter and see what I have used. So I just used the exposure a bit, increase the exposure a bit, and then highlights I have decreased -13. It depends on the image or the image you are going to use on the lighting and the stuff. So you can play with your image, whatever you might use, choose, and just increase the texture and clarity for better grain. So you can use this too. So let's go to filter gallery and let's see what I used here to make this. Sorry for the bad voice if I don't have a really expensive or any good microphone which I can find. So I'm just recording in this one. So you can see it here that I have used the green, which is green type is clumped, and then a green again which is enlarged, and then a stamp effect which is set to 21. Or you can play with this and do it is required and make changes. You can still always make changes because I have created it as a smart object. So if we find it bad or want to change it later, so we can always edit this, and that's why you can use the smart object option. So this is the first image. Let's close this one, and I just use this punch brush to remove this part. So you can see it here that it goes perfectly and smoothly with near around this main image arm. So this, and you can see this image also, and I've just used the brush to brush around this, and you can see my brush that I brush around, and you can do this to make your compositions better and go with to compose all the images together, make it look like it's cohesive and they work with each other like really smooth design. So let's do the second image, which is this. And for this one, I did the same. I have used the camera filter, raw filter, and then filter gallery options. Let's go to filter gallery and see what I have used for this one. So for this image is a little bit dark, and I've tried to increase the highlights and shadows in camera raw filter. So this is the clumped green, and this one is the enlarged. And if you can play with the slider here to bring out more details in his face, but I don't want too much green on his face and want to look it like this. You can always play with the slider if you want the image to be too dark or too light. So we will choose 13 or 14. 13 is good. And this image is also done. Let's go to the third one. And you can see it's also the same. And if you want to see what I did with filter gallery, we can go again to filter gallery and see the greens, the clump greens I used. Then I've used the enlarged, and this is the stamp effect at last on top of it. And you can see our design is literally complete, and we just need to place the text below. So I brought this I downloaded this main logo from Google, and actually in the original one I just paid and tried to add a layer effect, which you can see it here. But now when I am recording this video, I have tried to make it also this. I registered the main layer style image and then used the camera raw filter and filter gallery options to make it like crunch, and you can see screeny effect on it. And as we have got the text too, now I don't want this text and this image to mix with each other. So use this brush, make the space between this. So, so this is done. Now the main thing is our design is totally ready. And if you want to go with like via black and white, then you can just filter reprint this one by merging all the layers. But now we will add colors to this and see what I get for colors. So for colors, you can choose solid colors from here and just make it whatever color you want. If you just want a simple color design, you can just choose this color and a solid color and make it in a group. Then select the layer just to multiply. So if you want a solid color design, then you can literally go for this one. But I don't want a single color design, so we will use different colors. So I don't really like this, so I will make it a bit brighter. Don't use true strong colors and always try to place your color slider over this circle to left to make it a little bit lighter. So this is here. This color represent here, and we can just make it mask and then color it as we want in those areas. And I am now also using this crunch brush which I have created, and you can see just you can just go here and paint it all around the white points if you want to go to more detailed version. Now we come to this uh, jacket, I guess what he is wearing, and you can see I have painted using this tool. So you can just go here and paint it all. And I think this paint here, so let's paint all some here. Let's do it here. So, so you can just follow this while I'm doing, and you can see this. So if we have created this and this one, and you can name this colors too. So let's name this colors here, jacket, text, the car, and background. And this one we have used as, I guess this one is also called text, right? Yeah. So this one is also called text, text one. And this is a layer which we have used for skin. For the skin, you can choose a color like, let's see, I have chosen this color. And then for if you want this extra detail, you can use a UN saturation layer and then clip it under this and then use this. And you can increase the saturation, the lightness, and even make it dark. Like you don't have to go over there and find a right color for this, like doing this and all. And you can just literally make this and then use the UN saturation to make it a good skin color if you want. And even if you want to do it on a dark skin or anything, you can use this UN saturation layer to make it darker or lighter. And this is our design. The design is ready. Control Alt and E to merge all the layers. So this will be our design, but this looks good, but I want to add the textures to it and want to look it more, want it to look more grunge or vintage styled. So I download this texture from Google or Unsplash, and you can find it by searching textures or fabric textures. And if you close this one, let's see, the textures go so good, and you can always play with a brush, soft round brush or wrench brush. If we delete this, see, this one is the texture and it's too detailed and we don't like this. So we just want to make it a little bit. So you can always do this and paint around the text or the image where you want to. We don't want it on the space. You can always do it around here. And now when it is done, you can see it looks more authentic now. And then again we merge this and close this and go to color range. Then we shadow select shadows, then fuzziness to zero, range to zero, and select invert. And you can see we have selected all the blacks. And if you can see some blacks here, you can always increase the range. So we can select more. And here it is. The design is ready and it can be easily printed on any of the t-shirts or hoodies you want to make. So thank you for the support and please like and subscribe and comment if you want to get some more details or you can let me know which design you want me to break down next and I will do it for you guys. Thank you.